All right, in this video, I'm going to teach you all the steps to set up a Craigslist ad. Now, first, what you want to do is you want to go to your desktop. Obviously, I got a lot of stuff on my desktop, but I'm going to set up a new folder. So I right-click, New Folder, and then I'm going to rename it so I know what it is. And I'm going to call it Craig's Picks. Okay? So I do that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over to Fiverr. Okay, and I'm going to start to get picks for my um, for the video itself. Okay, so I click on graphics and design, and for example, maybe cartoons. Okay, cartoons and caricatures because that's sought after too. So I would find somebody that had some pretty cool looking, maybe like this here. I'll create a funny face. The thing is on Fiverr, sometimes they'll say, um, like this one here is watermark, so we might not want to use this. So I'll go like, sometimes I'll say Fiverr on there, so you don't want to you definitely don't want to use that, okay? Or like the $5 or $25. So we can't use these pictures because they got that. But what you could do is you could crop it. Like here's a good one, for example. It shows a picture of a guy and this and that. So I can literally click on this picture, save image as, and I want to look for the folder I just created on my desktop, which was Craig's Picks right there. And I'm just going to save it. And I'm going to click on save. Okay. So then I want to go back and I'm going to type on, I'm going to look for, I might type in flyers. And you want to get several pictures. Okay. So I might even look at this one here. I like that. Save as. Okay, now that's saving as a web page. That's not saving as a picture. So you want to make sure they're saving as a picture. And the software I usually have to do this is I'm using it for the video. Let me see if I can do a search though for something. Search snippet. Windows comes with something called uh, snipping tool. So here we go. I got a snipping tool. And what the snipping tool allows me to do is, all right, so I click on new, and then it allows me to come over here and cut. And I want to cut off, there's a little arrow right there I want to cut off. So see this here? So it cut it out for me. So I hit File, Save As, and then again, I'm going to go look for my desktop, and I'm going to look on the Craig's Picks. And I'm going to hit Save. And then I might go grab another flyer too, a couple flyers, some business cards, some cool things. The thing is with that snipping tool, it makes it really cool because you're able to cut stuff out. So for this one here, where it says exclusively on Fiverr, I don't want that. But let's say I go and use the snipping tool again. So I go over here on Windows, I hit search, snipping tool. And then I'm going to hit new. And you know what? This actually popped. All right, so I'm going to hit new. And then I'm able to cut above the exclusively on Fiverr. You see that? So file, save as, and I'm just going to call this flyer. Craig's Picks, so that's going to save. Then I'm going to look up things like business card. I'm doing this fast, but you wanna find some cool things here. Okay, so I try to find something that's really going to stand out, make it look real professional, like I'm very good at what I do on Craigslist. Okay, so there's a lot. Like this is cool. This one has a cool background, so I might grab this, or you can grab a stack. It actually shows what it is. Now see, this is an arrow here. I don't want to cut it off, so I'm going to go back and look for a different picture. Okay, so like this one's cool. And they designed this in 24 hours. So again, I'm going to click on find my snipping tool, hit new, save as biz cards. Again, what you're looking for is a variety of different graphic design type things, like book covers here. The book covers made me a lot of money, so you might want to look at book covers. Something like this. Now, you don't have to use the same people you're taking the graphic from either. That's the cool part, is I'm just grabbing graphics real fast. I might not use this actual person, but they got a cool graphic. I might, but the cool thing is I might use them, I might not. So file, new, that file, save as, book. And then I might look up something like brochure. A lot of people want brochures done. And there's all kinds here, like maybe this is cool. This is the last one I'll do because you guys can kind of get it. But I would probably add about 8 different pictures would be the key. I'm gonna do one more thing too. I'm gonna grab like CD or album cover. You get a lot of musicians that are looking for stuff done. So I might grab this here. This looks pretty cool. And then I'll get out my snipping tool. Oh. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna hit file, save as album. You get the idea, right? So you go on Fiverr, you find a lot of the graphic stuff, you save it. Okay. So now I'm going to go back over to Craigslist. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here into small business ads. And I'll show you, there's a few places you can post here. So I'm going to post, and you can go service offered. Okay, now all of it's the same. So you can post in a variety of different places. Let me go back real quick. Because you can post in creative services, computer services for graphic design, even beauty services. Let's say you wanted to do a beauty ad, say, attention beauty stores, well, I'll give flyers, I'll do this and that. So you can actually do almost financial services as well. Almost any of these, as long as you title it right, okay? So for creative services, maybe I'll just click on this, creative services. Awesome. All right. Oh, caps lock's on. cheap. Okay, and then see where it says specific location? I could do something like this, fast turnaround. Because people look for stuff like that, okay? Then I'm gonna type the zip code in, I'm gonna type Nashville zip code, okay? And it depends on what city. If let's say I'm posting in New York and I don't know a zip code, I'll go to Google and I'll type in New York zip codes and just get one, okay, and put it in there. Okay, pretty self-explanatory, but here. We do top-notch graphic design. If you can imagine it, we can do it. Send us a message for a free quote and your project ideas and timeline. Okay. Here is just some of what we do. Okay, so then I'm gonna do flyers, and I like to list them like this: brochures, t-shirt design, ebook covers, posters, album covers, Facebook headers, website banners, business cards, and don't forget logos. Logos is huge business. A lot of people look for logos. Okay, so you know, and I could go on and on and on if I think more, but just for the sake of time in this video, I don't want to write as much. But you know, this is basically how you put it together, and we have super quick turn around times, satisfaction guaranteed. Okay, so we got that. And now here's where it gets good. So I click continue. And they'll email you to the message that you have. Let me hit back real quick just so I can show you. So you want this Craigslist mail relay. You don't really want to show your real email address. You want it to go through Craigslist system. And I wouldn't recommend phone or text. Just have me message you. That's the way I've always done it. Okay, click continue. You don't want to show a map. If you are posting here, what you can do as well, for example, since I'm posting in Nashville and I live in Nashville, sometimes they like this. I might do this instead, local designer, because people want sometimes, if you're going to post in like the city that you're at, people like that. Okay, so maybe since I'm in Nashville, I'll do that. And see how it puts that in parentheses so it really stands out. Okay. Now I'm going to hit edit images right there and choose files. Well, remember, because I have all these in one folder, I'm just going to highlight them all like that. I'm going to click open and you'll see that it's adding them all. And that says featured image. So let's say I don't want that as a featured image. I want that as a featured image, so you can move it. Or maybe I'll do that. Okay, and then I'll hit done with images. And then you'll see that's the way the ad comes up. So you see how dynamic that is. Great, right? And then I click on publish. Oops. And I'll tell you where it's at. So thank you for posting, and you'll see it here. You can manage your post if you want to edit it, but if I want to see my actual post I just did, I can click right there, and there's my post. Okay. So that's how you throw it up onto Craigslist. It's very easy to throw up on Craigslist. Again, we went to Fiverr, we stole all the pictures, and then we just threw it up on Craigslist. Now again, there's a bunch of different categories here on Craigslist that you could use. For example, let's say I wanted to post on beauty. And then I could hit post. What I would probably do is try to find some graphics based on beauty, okay, on Fiverr, and then click on service offered, and then click on beauty services. Graphics, flyers, and business cards for your beauty shop. And then what I would do is I'd list that same list like we just did, but the only difference is between that ad and this ad is if I'm posting in beauty, I might say something about beauty. If I'm posting financial services, do you need business cards for your financial services business, or do you need a logo or logo design for beauty industry? And then I might post, and I'll post that same ad. But you see, the headlines, I just change them up depending on what category that I'm posting is. I really try to target that category. Okay, but all the ads are the same. I just take the pictures and list everything we do. And let me show you a couple examples here of what happens here, because I had some stuff set up. Craig one. So, for example, hello, I saw your post on Craigslist regarding graphic design and marketing. Hope you're doing well today. My name is Emily Rogue. I work with Embassy Music. Currently, we're looking for 2 indie artists. So she gave me this whole thing that she wants to do for graphics. And again, she tells me exactly what she's looking for. She gave me an example of the acoustic guitar, all this kind of thing. Okay, so this is an email that came in from Craigslist. You can see where it says Craigslist right there. That's one thing. So I want you to, this is some of the replies that you get for that. Let's see what else I got in here. Hi, I have a logo design that I need redone, improved upon. How much are your fees? Thanks. Okay, and this came from a post I had in Dallas. Okay, and again, graphic design, great prices, done fast. Okay, same ad I just showed you. What do I got here? Okay, hello. I'd like to have some flyers made for emailing. They're related to safety and health. Do I have to purchase card, flyers, or stock? You know, and so again, this is also from Dallas. I am interested. Can you give me a call to discuss my specific need? Thank you. Okay, so I called her up, figured out what she needed. These are all coming from Craigslist, though, so you can see it does work. Okay. Oops, same one. All right. Okay, so here's an example of a reply that I did. Hi, I have a logo design that I need redone, improved on. How much are your fees? Thank you. Okay. And I said, we can definitely do a cool logo. See what's attached. And all I did was take logos, pictures I got off of Fiverr, and I sent them to him. He loved it. We did a logo for him. Pretty cool, right? All right. So what else they got in here? Craigslist 6. What is this? Oh, this is the one that you saw on my thing. Okay, he wanted Kindle covers, is what he was looking for. Great, we're planning on 120 ebooks this year. We believe 80 to 90% of the cover. So what I did is I sent him a bunch of covers from Fiverr. He loved them, and then sent me back over 200 to do. Okay? And then here's what I wrote too. Usually 3 days. If you're in a rush, we could work something out. So I know that it takes about 3 days on Fiverr to get this done. If you wanted to rush it, I could pay extra, but I charge you more to rush it. Okay, so you can charge people more money if you need a rush there. What else we got on here? Oh, okay, excellent. Here's his reply. Excellent. That works for us. I'll be in touch with ASP, and sent me a test job. Okay, so I did the test job and they loved it. And what else we got here? Oh, same one. All right, so there's some examples. All right, so I'll see you in the next video showing you what to do next after you get a response for your ad and exactly what to